Greetings, Cthulhu aficionados, and happy Halloween. Welcome to another episode of Donald Let's Plays, particularly Donald Let's Plays, our second Halloween special, Gibbous A Cthulhu Adventure. Let us begin.
Read all about it, sir. Hurricane Herbert, storm of the century.
A storm. That's the least of my worries. Change. Everything's changing. Always changing. What's a Joe supposed to do? You take a new case and it's all you can do to be prepared for whatever it throws your way. The only thing you can know is whatever it's tossed at you won't make any kind of sense butt up against the last thing. It's the change, you see. I've been hired to locate some kind of ancient book.
Gun archetype.
Supposed to have inside of it the kind of stuff makes a Joe's guts turn salt and sallow. Real type mystical mumbo jumbo, which I guess explains the weirdo cults popping up all over Darkham. You know something's left of center when the folks hiring you want to keep themselves all secret-like. Cash is cash, though, and I could really use the milk. That something doesn't change. I put some weight on my man in rare and forbiddens. The kind of pressure makes a Joe's stomach jackflip, and he points me at this dark and ancient library. Dark and ancient? Huh. What's not dark and ancient in Darkham? Damn. Most times, the new is just as bad as the old. Sometimes worse.
Pretty. I know this.
Here it is. Miskatonic Library. Not the, friendliest place in town. And this town and friendly ain't even in the same zip code.
I know this game's been around a little while, but I just got to playing it last year, and I thought that this would make a great episode for a Halloween special. I just love it. I love that they're coming out with new adventure games. That was my bread and butter as a kid. I just really enjoyed it a lot. But I feel like these newer adventure games are getting better because they're taking the elements like intense puzzle solving out of it. They're making it a little more user friendly, and they're with newer technology, you can do this retro style, but you can just really do a lot more with it. So beautiful. This town reminds me of like Coco, like the Day of the Dead kind of Mexican folklore afterlife. It's just so gorgeous, so pretty. It's mysterious but welcoming.
Not nearly as badly lit as the name would suggest, but more than compensating on the creepy scale. My gut instinct was telling me I could look at everything a second time, glean extra information that might be useful. Or not.
So if you click space, that actually will allow you to
No.
see
Gotta investigate the library first.
see all the things you can click on, where like the old school adventure games, you had to literally just, look around the map until it lit something up.
Surprisingly colorful here and there, but I didn't let that fool me. The town had been bubbling with occult activity for a while, and I was about to look deep into it. Crescent moon, shining down on the horrid husk of a town that is Darkham. You know, they really have a vegetation problem out here. I think I could fashion crude gloves from my tie to protect my hands from all the thorns and climb up to the third floor, where all the unique and forbidden tomes are rumored to be held. Nah. It's like these crazy vines are strangling the edifice in a real symbolic way, you know?
Okay, so when we get the most out of what we're viewing, the eye will close. We'll be close to closing, and that's what we want to do.
Light we can get in this dump.
Yeah, so we just want to make sure.
Like a sea of ugly, decrepit, tile-covered whales.
Sure we get it all.
Not your prettiest tourist-friendly town.
There we go. I think that's the only caveat with this game is if you don't know that going in, you can get stuck in an area and you can be like, what am I doing wrong? I picked up all the items. I looked at everything, but you have to look until the eye
Looks like some kind
half
of
closes.
gargoyle, swallowed almost whole by those dead vines. I'd love to blame it on modern art, but this is really ancient stuff. It's just creepy as hell.
Right, Gumshoe. Solve the case.
They really went out of their way to make this place as creepy as possible. I'll bet the common Joe doesn't even know what a bas relief is. I'd wonder exactly what that bass needs relief from. The oppressive, stagnant atmosphere of Darkham. A trudging, boring life stuck in a library interior. An uncertain future in the face of an uncaring populace. The ridiculousness of this fish pun? I don't know. No one can be Sturgeon. Who gives a carp?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's got that adventure game humor. Really punny.
It's a dusty old book. Its title's really hard to read. A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Useless garbage. Rows and rows of moldy old books. For some reason, they seem particularly unattractive. The more I look at them, the less interesting they get.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My game is haunted. It's not good. See, maybe it'll pick us up where we left off. Right, technically, I don't think we have to, it's not necessary to the story to look at all this stuff, and at least in this area, but it does add to the atmosphere, and it is good to know that you don't have to, that, you might have to look at something more than once to get the full value.
It's the popular book section. Apparently, all Daniel Maroon novels. You know, Vatican Mysteries and all that.
A little play on Dan Brown, methinks.
Daniel Maroon's Anathemic Adventures. Daniel Maroon's Blood-Boiling Baptism. Daniel Maroon's Clerical Conundrums.
Clerical Conundrums.
Daniel Maroon's Deacon's Debauchery. Sounds spicy. Daniel Maroon's Eucharistical Enigmas.
Very Catholic.
Daniel Maroon's Fathers in Fedoras. My personal favorite. Daniel Maroon's Gibbous Gospel. Daniel Maroon's Hymn Hunting. I hear it's a snoozer. Daniel Maroon's Improbable Iconostasis. Daniel Maroon's Jumpin' Jerusalems. It was his first foray into comedy. Still sold a heap, though. Daniel Maroon's Cryptic Cloisters. He was reaching.
Quite the
Daniel Maroons.
author.
Lengthy litany. 4,200 pages. Ouch. Daniel Maroons. Menacing monastery mystery. Daniel Maroons. Nuns and nooses. Oh boy.
Sounds dark.
Daniel Maroons. Presbyterian perils.
Oh, he's kind of delving in the different denominations now.
Daniel Maroons. Queer Clyphotic quests. Sounds particularly exciting. Daniel Maroons. Reliquary rapture.
I get some of these theological terms. There's a few that are over my head.
Daniel Maroons. The Sacramento Sacrament. Daniel Maroons. Theological Tenebra. Daniel Maroons. Unholy Unctions. Daniel Maroons. Vinci's Vengeful Vigils. That makes no sense. Daniel Maroons. Warring Worshippers.
It's like human history.
No entry for X or Y. Can't blame them. And finally, Daniel Maroons. The Zesty Zealot.
Very zesty. Alright, so we've gone through. Daniel Maroons is quite the popular novelist in this universe.
That's where folks get strange, ancient diseases by flipping the wrong pages with their bare fingers. Wear protection. Nobody there. Looks like it's just me and this librarian fella. That desk is literally blocking my access to knowledge. A little on the plain and ugly side, too. It's like that strange, tentacled beast is watching me. That thing is very unnerving. I feel like poking it in its plaster eyes. If my detective cylinders aren't misfiring, that's gotta be the librarian. Who would grab and stick to this kind of job in this kind of place? They must have fishhooked them. Free internet'll do that to a Joe.
It's not wrong.
This librarian looks a few centuries short of the age requirement.
Alright, I think we've clicked on what we can click on. Time to have a little conversation.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, how's things in the library business?
Can't complain. It's a living.
Those electronic books hitting you folks hard these days?
Nah, not really. People don't tend to read much at all anymore, so it's all the same to us.
That's true. I feel this makes me feel guilty. I was a very avid reader as a child, and I haven't read a book in years. It's not good. I listen a lot. I do a lot of audio. I do some audio books. But
Interesting library you got here. Is it old?
Yeah, pretty old.
It's old, huh? How old?
Like really, really old. You might even say it's ancient.
Ancient, huh? How ancient?
It was established by one Jeremiah Orne in, 18... A really, really long time ago.
Huh. Thanks for the info.
Sure.
name's Ktype. Don Ktype.
The name's Ktype. Don Archetype. Here to see about a book.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. It's called the Necronomicon. Do you have it?
Oh, that book. Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, they're all lent. All versions of it.
There's more than one?
Why, sure. You've got your, Oh, Wait, you're talking about the real Necronomicon, aren't you? Yeah, no, sorry, that doesn't actually exist.
Doesn't exist, huh? My employer seems to think otherwise.
An ancient grimoire full of arcane writings that could summon powerful demonic entities and potentially fold reality onto itself? We don't really carry that kind of stuff here. Chances are, it's nothing but a myth, Mr. Ktype.
You, wouldn't happen to be intentionally trying to conceal it from me, would you?
I'm just a librarian, sir. As far as I know, the real Necronomicon is a myth. Sorry to disappoint you. You haven't been the first to come and ask about it, and you probably won't be the last. Definitely our most popular and existent book.
Who else has been interested in it?
Everyone, from excitable teenagers to these freaky cultist types that seem to crop up everywhere in the last few months. And just when you thought Darkham couldn't get any weirder, these clowns come along and prove you so wrong.
What can you tell me about these cultists?
They come in all shapes and sizes, can't really tell them apart. I mean, it's not like they waltz in here dressed up in ceremonial robes or anything, but you can tell from the way they speak they're not all there.
No such thing as the Necronomicon, you say? Mind if I, snoop around your collections a little while?
I don't mind personally. You'd have to talk to Mr. Orne about the rare books department, though. At the moment, he's really busy with some new arrivals upstairs, so you'd have to wait a while. But, sir, waste of time, really. That book is just a legend. An ugly, ugly legend.
Aren't you a bit young to be a librarian?
Look, I can tell you come from a different era, but between you and me, that's straight up ageist.
Oh, really? And that, different era business ain't?
Touche, Mr. Ktype. I'm a student, it's a job, it's quiet, it pays the bills.
Aren't you a bit too old to be a student?
I like the cut of your jib. That's something your type would say, right?
My type? Now look here, son.
There it is again.
My archetype?
I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Kerwin. Buzz Kerwin.
That's an interesting surname and an accent that I can't quite place.
Yeah, I'm half Romanian. My mom was born in Transylvania. I kept her family name because it sounds cool, you know?
Never get teased because of that?
No. For Buzz, on the other hand, plenty.
All right, Mr. Kerwin. I guess I'll have to wait.
What's going on there? Somebody's leaving us a package, or at least a package to the library. Double-click screen exit arrows to teleport. Thing on the doorstep, that's a reference to Lovecraft. It's one of his short stories.
There's a thing on the doorstep there. Looks like a package. It ain't for my nose, but I could, pass it on to the librarian. I found this thing on the doorstep. Were you expecting a package?
No, not really. Let's see it.
Not suspicious.
There's a note here. Oh, it's for you.
For me? What does it say?
Too long have you meddled in our business, Ktype. Here's your chance at a bright future for
I
a
hear it ticking.
change. Muhahahaha. Is it me or is this thing ticking?
No, Don Archetype! How dare you, fiends!
He's gone.
Was that you making all that racket, Kerwin?
No, Mr. Orange, sir. Someone set off a bomb in here. I was about to call the police.
Nonsense! You call this a bomb? You should have seen Dresden, son! Now that was some firepower right there! Clean up a little, will ya?
Okay, sir.
There's a shoe.
It's Mr. Gatype's shoe. Well, I feel like I should call him Don now that we've been through this together. It's Don's shoe.
The Don shoe.
It's Don's shoe. It's all he's left behind.
Okay, we have one shoe.
Well, at least that thing took some damage. I think it's a little loose now. There's a weird glow emanating from behind it. What the? It's sure to fall off and kill someone whenever the next earthquake hits. That monstrous cracked medallion is literally an accident.
Well, if we click I, we get our inventory. Let's pick up our shoe. Maybe we can...
I just realized how long I've actually wanted to do this. Don sends his regards, ugly.
Interesting. Looks alive.
Is this what Don was after? This looks nothing like the other editions. Creep factor just went up 200%. Who'd hide it up there and why? You're coming with me, weird book.
Methinkus, do we have the
Never thought I'd
Necronomicon?
actually say this, but the Necronomicon feels weird in my pants. Oh boy, what an evening. Think, Buzz, think. Don's been kidnapped. The police are a bunch of corrupt and incompetent tools. What do I do? Well, Orn can close up for the night. Things are way too messed up to stick around. The best thing to do is retreat to the bus cave, clear my head, and see what this strange book is all about.
Character's a little weird. A little strange, a little eccentric.
Okay, safely home. What the hell was all that about? Is this really happening? Am I really talking out loud to myself? What is this book? God, I need to stop talking to myself. I sound crazy. Kitty, should I open this thing and see what's written in it? What do you say? You're a lot of help. Okay, might as well take a peek. Ya, kashaptu zi dinger kampa, per Adonai Methatron. What the?
What a goof.
This is genuinely becoming really scary now, and I'm all alone. What do I do, Kitty? God, I wish you could talk back for once. Okay, I know I've been saying everything felt weird before, but that was really, really weird. Something feels very different now.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, something does feel very different now.
I know, right? Maybe reading that out loud wasn't such a good idea, huh?
It sure seems so.
Right? I mean... Whoa, wait. Are you actually talking back to me?
Says France.
Huh. I feel like we were in a much more productive place a few moments ago. You know, analyzing the situation. Maybe working toward a solution?
You talk.
I stand corrected. You seem to have a firm grip on the situation.
But... how?
You just read an incantation and then wished out loud that I could talk back. So...
This is wrong. This can't be happening. This is wrong. Wait, I know. I'll just find the spell or whatever it is and reread it and reverse this. That should work, right?
You're not really expecting any kind of relevant answer from me, are you?
Right? I mean, oh, what the? It's gone. I can't find it anywhere. This was definitely the page I read it from, but there's different text on it now. What the? Should I read it out loud? Wait, sorry, I wasn't considering your point of view here. Do you want to be a...
Talking cat? Please don't take this the wrong way, but that's a resounding and definitive no. I just don't want your kind of problems, man. My deal is sleeping, eating, and generally being decorative.
I can get behind that. Okay, here goes. Shunu limutuma anakulu blui zidinjir anakampa. I wish Kitty would go back to normal. Did it work?
Darn it, can't even meow right anymore. I think it's safe to say it hasn't.
Oh boy, this is a problem. By the way, Kitty, nice to meet you.
We've known each other for years, dude.
Kitty, is that what I call you?
Haven't you been doing it for years already? Dumbest name possible if you ask me, but I don't care either way. I don't need one.
So, are you gonna stick around?
No, I'm gonna walk the earth like Caine in Kung Fu. You'll stick around and undo this. You really think I want to be like you for the rest of my life?
That's gotta be racist or something.
We're not even the same species. We need to find a way to reverse this, so get to thinking.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on it.
Interesting. Yeah, we wished our cat to talking. Let's talk to Kitty first.
It's Kitty, my cat.
Or observer, anyway.
Talks now.
Your cat?
Just a figure of speech.
She seems to be possibly more literate than us.
She's just as grumpy as usual, but I guess it fits her. Why am I staring at her? Back to adventuring. Kitty, I'm a little stumped here. I have no idea what to do next.
We're clearly in over our heads. Maybe we should reach out to someone who knows more about this black magic thing.
You've got a point. Wait, how about my roommate, Lemon?
He's my roommate too, remember? Yeah, he does know a lot of people. A lot of suspicious people. They're really into his homemade cookies, for some reason.
Suspicious people is definitely who we're after.
I've seen him write down names in this little notebook. Maybe we should look for it.
He's away on that esoteric retreat thing, though. No way to reach him. We're gonna have to find a way to get inside his room. Kitty, I'm a little stumped here. I have no idea what to do next.
We're clearly in a... Maybe we should reach out to someone...
You've got a point.
He's my room... Yeah, he does know... They're really in...
Suspicious.
I've seen him...
He's away. We're gonna...
Yeah, so I just have to remember that usually if you exhaust an option, it'll darken at least, or disappear. So I don't know. I have to remember which ones I click on in the case of text.
Kitty, this might be a weird thing to ask, but remember when I brought lady friends home?
Yeah, those were rare enough occasions that I can remember. Oh, I see where you're going with this. I have no interest in that. All the kissy sounds are just... ugh. I'd tune them out.
Good to know.
What's a bit harder to tune out are the audio-olfactory clues to how your digestive system works. Or, rather, does so poorly.
What?
Ugh, just don't fart around me anymore, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so at least it gets rid of the dialogue options that we exhaust, so then we know the ones that will just repeat themselves. It's good that they stick around in case we forget. Alright, let's take a look. I love this, that they have the spacebar thing. That's revolutionary for adventure games.
That's Ron Dilbert. He's really grumpy.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game. Never pay more than $20 for...
Scenic Transylvania. That's where my roots are. Man, I hope I get to visit someday. Okay, I've got to get my head back in the game.
Yeah, pretty. Let's move on.
They're not toys, okay? I don't play with them.
Well,
I don't like this new situation at all.
Yeah, like most millennials, I'm kind of a big kid at heart, for better or for worse. But yeah, like when I was in my early to mid 20s, I was at a comic book slash like Warhammer hobby store, and it was funny because it's all grown men indulging in their hobbies, which is like being a big kid. It's kind of whatever. There are worse things. I'm a huge nerd, but there's a mother that came in with her young son, and he was like, "Look at all the toys," and his mom was like, "They're figurines," and I was like, "No, they're toys." It's funny. A lot of people now are big. Adults are big kids. Kids having kids.
What's left of my once impressive action figure collection? I guess I'm growing or something.
please don't drag me into your immaturity.
Completely useless. That's Kitty, my, Kitty. Yeah, I know, not the most imaginative name.
Totally understandable.
Really?
Yes, really. If I were called Buzz, I'd be reluctant to get creative when naming anyone, too.
Touché, pussycat.
Hey, you're so mean.
I'd say she looks cute, but she's within earshot.
Stop. It's an embarrassing baby picture. Move on.
My tablet. It's been charging for 2 days now. Dead as... well, dead.
That is a doornail.
I don't think I'll bother her about... It's our oven. I'm deathly afraid of it. Long story. Look, I'm afraid to touch the thing. I have this long-running fear of leaving the gas on, and then the dorm explodes, and I'm not even slowly walking away from it. I just stand there in tears. No.
It's got a wild imagination.
Hey, Kitty, think you can open that oven for me real quick and take a peek inside?
Sure thing, boss. As soon as I grow opposable thumbs, you're gonna have to man up and do it yourself. Come on, Buzz. You can do it, dude.
I can?
Yeah, it's just fear. Stupid fear.
Yes! And fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger...
Open the damn oven, Kerwin!
Do you want to get sued?
Yes! Yep! I did it! Hey, and there's Lemon's key. Oh, and there's a cookie in here. A suspicious one.
Ooh, we got Lemon's key.
I think I'll take it, for sustenance.
Ugh, I would not recommend you eat that.
I'll take it either way.
I love it. It's very punny.
That's our tiny fridge. It's usually either full of Lemon's dubious cooking or completely empty. Nah, I can open it myself. Nah, I can... Hey, it's not completely empty. It's a can of Dr. Fisher, produced exclusively with Fishmatheria water. That ensures my lips will never go anywhere near it. I prefer Poopsie. She's not into sodas. Gonna grab this.
Rule number 1 of adventure gaming: take everything, no matter how nonsensical. Just pick it up. Look at everything, and
It's our one and only treasured lighter.
if you can add it to your inventory, and then combine everything in weird combinations.
Well, Lemon's lighter. I'm kind of afraid of working the stove or oven. Gonna grab this.
Like some Rube Goldberg machine that will get us in the doors. What I was thinking, but I think we found Lemon's key.
That's been there since Lemon left for that esoteric retreat. I'm frankly afraid to touch it. Whatever was in it has probably grown more powerful with time.
Not on your life, buddy.
I got my fill of suspicious sweet.
Inventory. Lemon's key. Alright, we're ready in for a psychedelic experience, I have a feeling. Psychedelic / Rastafarian or something. Alright, severely decorated chest or closet.
I have a feeling somewhere inside this horribly over-decorated piece of furniture lies what we're looking for. My eyes, they water. All right, Kitty, I have a feeling the notebook we're looking for is somewhere inside this locked closet. I can't really think of a way to open it.
Couldn't you just randomly combine some household items into a makeshift key or something?
I'm sure I could, but I was thinking maybe you could shoulder this particular burden.
Let's not make a habit of this.
Ugh, this patchouli stink is giving me dizzy spells. Oh, here it is.
I haven't done that since I was a kitten. Still got it.
Interesting. Yeah, she is ripping on the fact that, yeah, in every adventure game you have to, like, combine all your items to create, like, some makeshift thing that does it. To gotta jerry-rig some item. It's, you know, almost every adventure game, then it's always, like, the most random things. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Minuscule guitar thing. You mean a guitar?
It's one of those tiny cute guitars.
A ukulele? No, is it? Is it? I think a ukulele. Or banjo,
It's cute.
maybe.
I don't think she'd be inclined to.
Just take
Oh
it.
no, my band days are long gone. Oh, that's gaudy. Hey, looks like there's something under this.
Move it yourself, Buzz.
What do you know? A pair of scissors.
All these random items. Conspicuously open book?
It's a book Lemon left open. Well, let's see here. Page on the left says, a compass is a magnetized pin floating in a solution. It's not the 1700s anymore, Lemon. Jeez, what a Luddite. Page on the right says, invisible ink. Use lemon juice to write secret messages on paper. Only you will be able to then read them by bringing the paper close to a source of heat. Note, make that a source of mild heat, not open flame.
Pretty useful book.
No need. It's a book Lemon left open. Well, let's see here. Page on the left says, a compass is a magnetized pin floating in a solution. It's not the 17... I think it's supposed to be a fertility idol. Kinda scary if you ask me. I would not sleep with that thing above my head, I'll tell you that. Primitive or not, I doubt Kitty appreciates art.
Actually, I've been a little into cubism lately.
Snob. We thankful. Of all things whose purpose is to be lit up, this one scares me the least. Patchouli, what else?
Do I look like a lighter to you?
I can't just snap my...
Use our lighter and see if it reveals anything.
Yay! I don't want to burn my...
I don't know if that's supposed to reveal anything. Ah, maybe.
Page on the right, invisible note. Make that a source.
Okay, maybe his special book.
The pages are all blank.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's moderately heat this baby. Yes! It worked. Lemon, one too many cheesy detective novels. All right, kitty. Now let's see this list here. Woo! I think I got it. How's VG for all your supernatural needs sound? And there's the address. We're practically neighbors.
It's the best option we've got so far.
There's something I'm not sure I mentioned before. This detective that was looking for the Necronomicon, Don, got kidnapped
archetype.
right in front of me.
Oh, right, you've mentioned it. Let's go.
No.
We've gotta try and rescue him.
Agreed.
All right. Do you know who kidnapped him?
I guess we have no lead yet.
Lead. Sam Spade over here. You know how you humans always stereotype us as being selfish?
Sorry about that.
Don't be, because in my case, that's exactly how it is. I'm sorry, but I could give a kitten's fluffy tale about your detective friend. My main worry right now is my own predicament. Why didn't you call the police or something?
Oh, Darkham PD, only the most corrupt and despicable organization in town, makes these cultists look like fuzzy bunnies nibbling on baby carrots by comparison. No, we're on our own.
Interesting imagery. Anyway, your friend Don's on his own too. It's a cat-eat-cat world out there.
How about we keep him as objective B, alright?
Whatever makes me A works for me. Let's roll, Marlowe.
We have some leads. So cute.
Alright, kitty. Looks like we're on a quest together. Any cool battle cry-like words before we embark on it?
I'm a little hungry, and I'm afraid my fur's going to get all matted in these filthy streets. Sorry, you were saying?
I was thinking more like time for, you know, whatever adrenaline-pumping music kids listen to these days.
Time for Bossa Nova.
Let's get on with it.
Rare.
I hope kids like the bossa nova, but that is a really cool genre of music if you ever get a chance. Where are your parents, child? Young child?
Weird-looking kiddo in the middle of the street.
Need to go to the police station and they need to find your parents.
I'm not scared or anything. I just don't... You talk to her, okay?
Kids scared of being around children? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, what are they gonna do? Pull their tails? Come on.
Hey, little girl, what are you doing in the street by yourself this late at night?
Hey, big guy. What are you doing disturbing peaceful citizens for no good reason this late at night?
Well, let me try that again. What's your name, kiddo?
If you must know, it's Priscilla.
Are you sure you don't mean Priscilla?
Do I look like the kind of person who can't correctly pronounce their own name? It's Priscilla! What's your name, smarty pants?
Buzz.
Buzz?
My dad really loved his electric shaver. You know, you won't get ahead in life with that kind of attitude, kiddo.
Oh yeah? What are you doing with your life?
I'm a student and a librarian, if you must know.
Oh, so you must be like 22, right?
Give or take a few.
That you is definitely longer than you've been on this earth.
Okay, I won't say anything out loud, but I'm thinking it. Hey, I was just genuinely concerned.
Well, don't be. Drop my fishy and that sign up there, and Grandma let me come out on the street and try to get it. But I can't reach it!
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmith last month. And we'll move there too, soon. Not until I get my fishy!
You're responsible to leave your kid behind? I'm assuming she said, when she says we, she refers to her and her doll.
All right, settle
Well,
down.
maybe she has a grandma.
Grandma help you out?
Grandma's been taking her bath for quite a while now. Grandma says we'll go to Fishmith soon. We're just waiting for this big bathtub we ordered to be delivered. Grandma can't go traveling without her new bathtub.
All right, weird enough.
Yeah, very weird.
You know, this just feels wrong somehow.
I'm a dark-haired little girl, standing in the middle of the street at night, holding a doll by the hand. Scared yet?
Scared? Nope. A little bit creeped out by how irresponsible your grandma is, I'll give you that. So, you're just, standing there, huh?
People tend to do that in this kind of game.
Yeah, I always wondered
So
about
meta.
that.
I just like to watch them, sitting there, clicking their little lives away.
Okay.
I have a life. There's her fish doll.
Used to be you'd absentmindedly open this door and the whole of Darkham would be flooded. Is that water I hear lapping behind the wall? That ominous tower belongs to the local waterworks. I wonder if they can pump water up that high. There's talk of a dozen people jumping off it. I guess you could call it popular.
A little grim.
You know, I've never crossed that bridge, and I got there several times. Ever notice how philosophical bridges are? People come, people go. Ugh, friggin' thoughts go.
Oh, what is going on? You know.
That sign keeps popping up all over the place lately. It somehow looks old.
It doesn't look like it'll snap me back to cathood, Buzz.
Wouldn't know what to do with it. If they're trying to keep people away from Fishmouth, it's working. I'd hate to have him do my taxes. If they're... Fishmouth's own. There, now I'm that one guy in the theater reading the title out loud. That was as much interest as I could muster up.
I can climb higher than that.
It's the door to the fishery. It's closed, and... Ugh, never could stand fish.
The illustrative style, just gorgeous, just beautiful.
How people can eat that is beyond me.
We have bigger fish to fry.
I see what you did there.
Speaking of fish to fry,
Who has a fish doll? Think it's that little girl's fish doll. Hey, kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz, what do we stand to gain from me exerting myself in that manner?
Nothing for now, I guess.
See?
Don't anger me, feline.
Come on, Buzz. You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't you want to do it just to put a smile on that little girl's face?
You mean that pale abomination? How about we have nothing to do with her or her face? How's that sound?
Your heart is the tip of a glacier that was accidentally bitten off by a blind, evil old sea monster, kitty.
Don't try to flatter me. It won't work.
I can't reach it. Kitty, why won't you help me get Basila's doll from up there? Do you really have to be unnecessarily mean?
Look, Buzz, I'm a very goal-oriented cat. We need to find that VG person. That little girl's problem can wait.
I somehow feel you're wrong about this.
Whatever.
Man.
Darkham's just beautiful at night, isn't it?
No.
In a creepy kind of way?
No.
It really isn't. Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking. Christopher Valiant Street. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Tiny Print says his body was found headless on the street, so they named it after him. Charming story. Well, he can now quit while he's ahead. At least it brought things to a head.
Okay.
Christopher Valiant is an okay guy. There, happy?
Man, that's one attractive dude. This picture of a male model, I feel like I need to have it. Just to be clear, I'm not picking this up for personal use.
Okay. It does have a bull chin. But challenge darn archetype. Feel like they could cut open cans with their chins.
Void Smoker Alley. Never heard of him. Let's check out the tiny print. Apparently, this guy was a struggling artist that aged naturally while his portraits stayed the same. What a lousy demonic deal. Could have been worse. Not sure how exactly, but it could have. Here's the smoke in the void.
Thanks for being a good dude, Void Smoker.
That's Jeremiah Orn, Old Man Orn's ancestor. He's practically the father of the Miskatonic Library. Statues are a new concept to Kitty, but she still doesn't look impressed. Well, that's pretty much it.
Darkham Asylum. That's another reference to Lovecraft. Of course, Arkham being a Lovecraft city. They just changed it a little bit.
They say the guy in charge is a real joker. I hear they've been having a bat problem over there. Nah. It's really weathered, but I think it says park gate removed due to blasphemous activities in the area. Hop fence at own peril. We do not refund garments or pay for hospitalization.
Yikes.
Kitty can't.
I'm learning real
Just take a look around before you talk to our
That's
lady
some
friend here.
ominous looking flora right there.
No thanks,
What do you mean, Somdi who? Just Wikipedia, you slacker. They haven't been formally introduced. Aw, look at the cute voodoo dolls. Who would just leave them here? On the other hand, who dared touch them? But they'd look great on that shelf near my bed.
I don't go for dolls. I'm more of a laser pointer girl myself.
No idea who this guy is, but his beard looks real tentacly. Is that a nose or a beak? Man, Darkham City Council is all weird when it comes to statue choices. Statues are a new concept to kids. People really love plastering eyes everywhere. Did you know that the mere graphical suggestion of an eye can unconsciously make you more apprehensive?
Makes sense.
It's not real, Buzz. Get.
Big D Street. No idea who this guy's either. Alright, let's look at the tiny print. Absent-minded professor and big proponent of video games in general. Will forever be remembered for always choosing keyboards over controllers. Man, they'll just name streets after anyone these days. At least he was into video games.
Big D, huh? Donald Plays, right?
Sure, this street sounds way naughtier than intended.
Big D. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for supporting video games, Big D.
Unless my eyes betray me, it's a taxi. There's a guy inside, but I can't quite distinguish his face. Evening.
It sure is.
Do you know anything about this mysterious building you're parked next to?
Look, kid, it's a taxi, not a guided tour bus.
Get a lot of customers tonight?
Not if you don't move out of the way, I don't.
Gotta scoot.
I think this is the address we're supposed to go to.
This small window somehow communicates. A warm reddish-orange glow emanates from its... hello there?
Password?
Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Too classic.
Hello?
Password?
Ken sent me.
Wrong game, my friend.
Hello?
Password?
Password.
Password.
Nice try, buddy.
Gotta figure out the password.
It's a nice-looking blonde lady. Yup, definitely a nice-looking blonde lady. Hey there. Hello?
Approaching the only women on benches at night, are we? Not interested.
I'm sorry, miss, but I feel this strange urge to bother everyone I meet and ask a lot of questions.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, let me start again. My name's Buzz.
Oh, that's just preposterous.
I have a B-shaped birthmark.
This guy's... I'm bad with women, but this guy is taking the cake here. This evening we're having...
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Really? Why don't you just keep it original and ask for the time?
I think I'm misrepresenting myself here.
Oh, sure.
Anyway, I was wondering if you're waiting by this mysterious door.
Oh, did he give you the boot too? He told me I just have to sit for a while and rethink what I wished for my husband.
He told you?
The gentleman, dummy.
Oh, of course. So, what'd you wish for your husband?
Why, his untimely, gruesome death, of course.
Of course.
I'm Margot, by the way.
Margot Robbie? She seems to have like a very British accent.
Nice to meet you, Margot. Can I ask what your husband did to make you homicidal?
Oh, I'm perfectly convinced he's trying to murder me to get my money.
Ouch. Wouldn't it be easier to just divorce or write him out of the will?
Yes, I guess it would be. But what better way of responding to murder than with, well, murder?
I'm never getting married.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be a gun for hire, would you?
I'm a librarian.
I'm a librarian.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Ahem.
I happen to be in anything for hire.
Want to make an easy buck?
Sheesh, I really can't this week. I have this cursed ancient tome and a talking cat to take care of, so,
I get the feeling you're pulling my leg, Buzz.
Oh, you'd know if I did that. I happen to be in anything for hire.
Want to make an easy buck?
Sheesh, I really...
I get the feel...
Oh, you'd know if I did that.
She's trying to get us to kill her husband.
I'm an undercover cop. Put him up.
Psh. Yeah, right. Let me see your badge, officer.
I left it in my investigating pants. We got different pairs for different assignments, you know.
Return in those pants and you're free to arrest me.
Cleaner said they'll only be done by Tuesday.
They got badge shining services too.
I walked right into that one. Can I ask what your husband did to make you homicidal?
Oh, I'm perfectly convinced.
Ouch. Wouldn't it be easier to just divorce or write him out of the will?
Yes, I guess it would be. But what better way of responding to murder than with...
I'm never getting...
Say...
So the gentleman wouldn't help you off your...
Something about not doing any literal harm and using the forces for good to balance out recent events. Blah, blah, blah.
Did you try marriage counseling?
That's where I got this address.
Okay. Gotta run.
So run.
So as close as we get to running. I think that's as far as we can go that way. Must be an area we haven't explored yet. I think we've done all there is to do in this area.
Back then, door. Now, wall.
Looks like a door still. Is it like walled up behind the door or something? Weird. There's good old Arkham Library. Maybe there's something in the library that... Wow, it's still on fire. We didn't really clean it up before we left.
Amazingly, none of the maroon books look damaged. Die-hard little... They're the last thing I need at the moment. That hogwash is the last thing. A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used. Whoa, convenient to say the least. Mental notes. Sometimes examining items several times really pays off. Some of the most fascinating books I've ever read. I personally and lovingly arranged them all in one book rack. All gone.
No.
Such a loss. She's not into books.
Says you.
Of course, the hideous thing survives the deflagration. I don't know why I'm looking at it again. I hate that thing. It has no use.
Interesting. I think that's our house. It's actually pretty nice.
I don't think I know what I'm looking for.
Maybe we can give him a cookie to get in? A suspicious looking cookie? They can bake the cookie, maybe? I want to say we've exhausted everything in our dorm slash house.
Hey, kitty.
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz. See?
Don't anger.
Come on, Buzz. You're.
Don't you wanna?
You mean that pale?
Your heart is the.
Don't try to flatter.
Maybe we can give her a cookie?
She's a carnivore.
And smart enough.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've been to all the areas we're supposed to go to.
I don't know who's behind that door, so no.
Maybe he will take a pop?
That would just be a waste of perfectly horrible soda.
Let's cut up this
I don't want
picture.
to cut Mr. Handsome over here. I don't think I know what I'm looking for. It's the dreaded Necronomicon. Nope, as much as I hate the thing, we do need it. No, I think I... Ugh, a match made in hell. Let's not mess with...
Give her a cookie?
Dude, no, gee.
That'd be very creepy.
I
Soda?
wouldn't do that to her.
Can we give her some scissors to kill her
That
husband
would
with?
totally not make me look like a psycho.
Maybe she's interested in this male model?
Nah, she doesn't need to see good look. She's not interested.
Gotta figure out what to do. Okay, let's go through the inventory.
You know, I actually doubt it. No way. No soda for... Judging by all appearances, I don't think she
Kinda creepy.
wouldn't care about.
New options? Okay, it looks like the same dialogue options. We gotta convince our cat to get the fish doll. Unless there's something in our inventory which can get it, maybe.
Hey, kitty.
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz.
Nothing.
See?
Don't anger me.
Come on, Buzz. You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't you wanna...
You mean that pale...
You're...
Don't try to...
Kitty, how do we get past this door?
I don't know. Examining our surroundings? Talking to everyone? Cunning and ingenuity? Sheer luck and using everything on everything?
Thanks for pointing out all the options.
Alright, so I think I got it figured out.
Hello?
Password?
Not this.
Password.
Nice try, buddy.
I guess it's this. Yeah. So I'm super confident, but here we go.
There's that blonde lady over there.
Oh yeah, brought her here a while ago.
What can you tell me about her?
Man, you an investigator?
Yep, B. Kerwin, P.I.
Yeah, sorry. Not gonna say anything, son. Her business is her business.
So about the blonde girl.
Yeah?
I'm her legal advisor. I just keep close and make sure she doesn't do...
In that case, I don't know nothing.
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so...
Oh, friend. Right. I happen to have overheard what her name is. You know, taxi stuff, nothing creepy. Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
Sure. It's my friend Margot.
Huh. Guess you weren't lying. Well, might as well tell you. She dropped something on the back seat when she left, but she was out of sight by the time I noticed.
She's literally around the corner.
Oh yeah? How'd you feel about returning this to her? Looks like a letter. It might be important.
You can't get out of the car, take a few steps in that direction, and return it yourself?
This is a business, kid. I might lose a customer.
Yeah, sure.
Good man. Say, you won't open it, will you?
What? The spray paint its contents.
Not only will I open...
Huh. You kid, are you? Here you go.
Here it is, an old-fashioned letter. Since you've said email can be easily intercepted, I've even tried writing it by hand, but well, you don't want to see the result. Missing you. Ah, your sweet perfume, your golden hair shining in the morning light, your glittering, expensive jewelry. Oh, Margot. Oh, Margot. Are you sure about Tony's intentions? My God, he's your husband, but he really goes so far as hurting you, or me, for that matter. I know I was against this initially, but now I'm convinced you need to see the voodoo gentleman and try to get him to do what's needed. I've started this poem about you, but it's so hard to find the words to rhyme with your lovely name other than cargo or embargo. I'll persist. So looking forward to seeing you. It hurts. You're the paramedic to my horrible freeway pileup. Yours intermittently but lovingly, Charlie. Wow. Nice guy aura removed.
All right, Margot, I'm gonna drop the act here. Charlie sent me.
Charlie who?
Charlie, your lover, that's who. Things are getting complicated and he said I should take it from here. I need that password.
Well, all right. If Charlie said so. The password is Fidelio.
Fidelio. Okay, don't do anything stupid, just stay put. I'm on it.
Understood, Buzz. Oh, I do hope everything works out fine.
Don't worry, I got this. Well, good luck in your endeavors.
Goodbye, Buzz. And thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Here we go.
Hello there?
Password?
Fidelio. There are strange, spiky vines all over this crazy. He's really got a vegetation problem in here. Needless to say, sinister and appropriately illuminated. Well, they look more African than Caribbean to me, but hey, that's identical to Lemon's. They must be shopping at the same Swedish furniture shop. Kitty isn't impressed.
Shut up. I'm a little into German expressionism.
He either died in the 1700s or the 80s. The skull stuck to a piece of driftwood. Must have been a sailor.
Trust me, you don't want that thing. I can smell bad luck and misadventures all over it.
Well, that's strange. It looks both human and ichthyoid at the same time.
Ichty what?
Fish-like. It's given me the creep.
It's not a fish. It's just fish-like. Do not want.
Hey, look, it's a double-headed doll. Made in San Francisco. Looks plenty fine to me.
We all know why that's there, you sycophant.
Bad kitty, that's called a tribute.
Yeah, right.
It's a pineapple. Ananas camosus, if you... No thanks. Though she enjoys the occasional olive, Kitty's a carnivore. It's an ancient voodoo chest. I can feel waves of eerie energy emanating from it. To be honest, it's freaking me out a little bit. I heard cats absorb negative energy and transform it into the good kind, but we're not gonna risk her napping on that thing. It's an issue of Vogue magazine. The headline reads, "The Fishmut Look." I'm sure I'm not into the Fishmut look. Kitty can't read.
Yet.
Ancient cell phone.
Boy, that is one ancient device. I guess it somehow goes with the ancient theme he's got going here.
Hello, operator?
I've never heard that one before.
Hey, these
Skulls are skulls, all right? Sometimes it's hard to get the genuine article.
Yes.
I think I see some traces of glitter. Oh, totally unprofessional. Nah. Kitty doesn't care about non-edible decor. That's an oddly shaped... Reminds me of a Mexican guy I once knew. Viva la revolucion! I have a feeling him and Cats didn't get... Nah, looks like a pirate sword. Shiny. She's... No need for that in this day and age. Looks like a beat. I guess voodoo's somewhat keeping up with the technology.
I hate those things. I heard they give you cancer. No joke here.
It looks like a ship's wooden hull. I'd wonder about its presence here, but given the rest of the interior, she doesn't. That ish is bananas.
The Gwen Stefani
To
reference.
describe them. I don't think I need. That looks like an authentic voodoo throne. Given the lack of other amenities, I really hope it's more comfortable than it looks.
I prefer softer surfaces.
I don't.
Quite the impressive atmosphere here.
Everything about this guy screams voodoo louder than Jimmy would. That is quite the eclectic getup he's
Jimi Hendrix. Oh my gosh.
I prefer softer surfaces.
Hi there.
Greetings, Wanderer, and be welcome.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, worry not, I get my share of amnesiacs. You are now in the presence of the Voodoo Gentleman.
So what I call you? Okay, VG. I get it.
So, what do I call you? VG?
No, that sounds a little bit too gangsta. Voodoo Gentleman will do, thanks.
Was that password part really necessary?
It is best that I keep a low profile, lest the jackals tax me right out of town. Thus, the recommendation-only access. By the way, who referred you to me?
I deciphered that ad in the classifieds?
Oh, I do regret putting that out. I've been getting calls about fine leather jackets non-stop ever since.
The Voodoo Gentleman? You do voodoo? I'm buzzed, by the way.
You do at least remember what you came here for, I trust.
Aren't you supposed to have an exotic accent?
Oh, that's so cliche. Plus, I travel a lot.
I remember, all right. It all started when I found this book. Well, to make a long story short, I accidentally put a spell on my cat, and now she's even more annoying than she was before.
A spell, huh? How'd you go about doing that, Harry?
I used this.
Vaulting voodoo vixens, is that the
Necronomicon in all its glory. Wanna have a look-see?
No, put that away. That thing should not be touched. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I'm not in your shoes. I can't help you with your cat, my man. There are some things even I don't mess with.
But voodoo.
Voodoo Schmoodoo, that book is ultimate evil incarnate. Well, I for one wouldn't keep it in my pants pocket. Just saying.
You are ruining voodoo for me. I hope you're happy. But my cat!
Ugh, cats. We never did get along. What are the symptoms, pray tell?
She kinda started talking.
Oh, look, the cat speaks. Come one, come all, see the freak.
She's really unhappy with her current situation.
Oh, ye gods, I've had this nightmare before. Maybe a pinch, but there's no cold sweat. How can this be?
It's real, Witch MD.
Well, crap. I mean, alas.
How could you tell that was the real Necronomicon right away?
Most everyone imagines it all black, bound in human skin, bearing teeth. Only true initiates know it really kinda looks like one of those British sweater vests. You know, the ones with all the crisscross things.
Yeah, why is that?
I guess you sometimes just go crazy with the triangles and it just doesn't turn out as evil a design as you'd think. Still, the content more than makes up for it.
Pleasant colors, though.
Yep, very eye-pleasing.
Yep. What kind of operation are you running here, anyways?
One that stays away from messing with the old ones.
But it's just like a personifying curse. Those should be easier, right?
You'd think.
Oh, and a friend of mine got kidnapped, too.
You don't say. Something tells me it's also Necronomicon related.
He was kidnapped while looking for the damn thing.
I really wish I could help you out, but ugh. Was it a very close friend?
We talked for like 5 minutes.
So it was basically someone off the street.
Aren't we all basically someone off the street?
You sure are.
Can't you at least point me in some useful direction?
There is one person that could probably be convinced to delve into this kind of mess.
Yeah?
I was just getting into my intriguing plot development swing and you totally threw me off. Where was I? Oh yeah. There's this avid student of the dark arts, an undercover intruder into the Dagon cult, a dear, dear friend of mine. A man mad and passionate enough to wade through the occult mysteries of the Necronomicon itself. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Did he just go there?
Sorry. I thought you were going for a dramatic pause.
But everything I'm saying is dark and morbidly fascinating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just a second ago, I really think I detected some goosebumps.
Awesome! I've been working on my wording and delivery.
Tell me more about this dark intruder dragon guy.
Dagon, not Dragon. The terrible god of the murky abysses. The one who seems to have Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades now.
Man, where do you get all this stuff?
I am a student of the occult stuff, my greenhorn friend. Plus Wikipedia.
So this Dagon's had Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades. He's the mayor, then.
Worse than that, if you can imagine. But this is all hearsay, since most people have been just avoiding Fishmouth for years and years. I haven't talked to my friend in ages.
Different cell phone carrier?
That, and little to no reception.
About this dark student you mentioned.
I'm really on the fence here about telling you more. This could be very dangerous. And men in red shirts are notoriously unlucky.
Stop reinforcing the stereotype. Is this about money?
A Star Trek reference.
No, I always seem to end up working for free anyways.
Please tell me who the man is. Sounds like he's our only chance.
It is with great difficulty that I even utter his name.
You haven't yet.
Not if you keep interrupting me. Are you sure you're ready to hear his worldly denomination spoken out loud?
Hit me. I'm bracing myself.
His name is Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein. Pretty sure that's what our building super is called. So you're saying I can find Bob Olmstein in Fishmouth?
Well, yes, but let it be known I am not advising you to go there.
Doesn't look like I have a choice either way. Can you tell me how I can track him down once I get there?
Last time we spoke, he was staying at the Finman house.
Gotcha.
Just remember, we don't go to Fishmouth.
Bob
Olmstein.
All right. Well, it looks like that one chick is gone. Still feel like we have unfinished business with this fish doll up here.
Hey, kitty, how about you climb up and get...
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz.
No,
See? Come on, Buzz.
don't you want to do it?
You mean that?
You're hard.
Don't try to flatter.
Maybe we come back to this area and it just seems weird to set up a quest so early in the game.
Hey, taxi!
Yeah, that's real funny. Let's waste the cabbie's time with dumb jokes.
No, I'm serious. Take me to Fishmit.
We don't go to Fishmit.
I'll pay double.
You can pay 4 times the fare. It ain't worth going there. You think Darkham's been strange lately? Wait till you get a whiff of Fishmit.
So let's get a whiff.
Money can't make me go there, friend. Them fishy folks will scare the scales off an anchovy.
I have a suspicious cookie.
I have this suspicious cookie.
Keep that thing away from me. Some darn hippie fed me one of those about a month ago. I was seeing tentacles and all kinds of ungodly things for a week after.
You don't say. Can I interest you in an ancient cursed grimoire?
Nah, already got one of those, and it's full of my wife's special occasion dresses.
I have this talking cat.
We all got our cross to bear, buddy.
Amen, brother. What can I do for a ride to Fishmit?
Well, I do have a family problem needs taken care of, but, man, it's a heck of a doozy, let me tell you.
I'm all ears.
See, this cousin of mine, Ed, married a woman out of Fishmit. Fishmit, can you believe it? Name's Asenath. Anyway, ever since they got together, every time I meet old Eddie, I get this strange feeling he's not himself.
Always shopping for groceries, never goes to the ball game anymore, general zombie-like complexion, lack of will to go on. That's pretty common from what I understand.
Oh, you unmarried folks always piling on the stereotypes. No, friend, I mean, and I know it sounds crazy. It's like she's looking at me through his eyes. Like she's the one inside, right?
Whoa, okay. So, where's he?
Good question, buddy. I mean, possession. That's crazy talk, I know, but I've seen it with my own eyes, man. Now, he ain't talking much, but from what he did say, he gets littler and littler time as himself every day. And I'm worried sick, man. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but get rid of Asenath for me, and I'll drive your butt to Fishmit like it was nothing.
Quest unlocked. Deal.
Okay then.
What can you tell me about Ed?
Name's Edward. Edward Derby. He's my cousin. Supports the tentacles. Don't care much for light beer or garlic-based toppings.
Thanks, that's very insightful. What can you tell me about Asenath?
What's there to say? She's a creepy one, that's for sure. Looking like a darn fish if I ever saw one. I've been driving cabs forever, and I never heard of anyone else called Asenath in Darkham, so there's that. Hope that'll help you.
Thanks. Okay, got it. Tell me again.
Ed's a normal guy. Her, on the other hand, fishy looking thing. Get rid of her for...
Got a scoot.
Interesting.
It's closed. Oh, those cool circular cuts. These would have to be diamond, and I'd have to like fish.
Interesting, interesting. Mr. Voodoo Man. Mr. Voodoo Guy, so to speak.
Voodoo gentleman, I need you to help me help someone out.
Oh no. Whose life is the Necronomicon ruined now?
No, nothing like that. There's this cabbie outside and his cousin's body is apparently being possessed by his wife, Asenath. It's like he swaps bodies with his wife against his will.
Wife swapping? That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, help me help his cousin get rid of this Asenath character.
Well, since I can't help change your cat back, I might as well give you a hand with this possessing business.
Actual voodoo freaking magic?
My special brand of it, yes. We will need to craft a personalized voodoo spell. You're getting a platinum package deal here, buddy. I fear a fetch quest is in order. You'll need a doll, well, that goes without saying. Then you'll need something that cuts, chops, or severs. And finally someone... how can I put this? Attractive.
We're not talking chopping attractive people's limbs off here, right?
Oh no, I have one motto. Do no physical harm. Oh, and one more thing. You need to look up the order we will use them in.
What do you mean, no physical harm?
I only deal in figurative voodoo.
Sounds like some new age hippie load up.
Oh, you'll be a believer by the time we're done.
You have some dolls around. Can we use one of them?
That's my private collection, Buzz. No touchy.
But I don't know where to get a doll at this hour.
Oh, it's easier than you think. Like taking candy from a baby.
Found these scissors.
Good eye.
Found this picture of a male model.
A strapping young man. It'll do.
Found this book called A Very Convenient Treatise on the Order Voodoo Magic Ingredients Should Be Used In. Think it might help?
It might. Have you read it yet?
Not yet. I'll get back to you. Gotta run.
I'll be here, Buzz.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. So, how do you say... There's our voodoo doll.
Nice doll you have there, Priscilla.
This stupid old thing? It doesn't even look like Mommy and Daddy anymore.
I don't even want to know what that's supposed to mean. So, what can I do to get that doll of yours?
What the heck do you need a doll for at this hour, you creep?
Never you mind, Priscilla.
I don't want anything but my fishy back!
Well, now maybe we have some motivation to get the fish.
Hey, kitty, how much?
Really, Buzz?
Another doll in exchange for it.
Your preoccupations are a constant source of wonderment and worry, but okay, we're quid pro quoing.
All right, Miss Know-It-All, I think we need to have a talk about you helping out whenever I consider it necessary.
Geez, fine. You were right this time, okay? Sheesh.
So from now on, you'll help out when I tell you to?
Ask me to. And that's a Maybe. Let's say I'll be more inclined to.
I'll take it. Alright, Priscilla, here's your fishy. Let me have the doll.
Deal, creep.
This town, man, this freaking town.
Oh, looks like she's happy. Okay, we have the doll. We have the scissors. We have the handsome person. We just need maybe to read this book over a little bit.
Let's see. Okay, according to this treatise, I think the order we should use the items is someone attractive, doll, thing that cuts.
Here we go.
Found a doll.
You mean mercilessly ripped from the hands of an innocent child, don't you? All right, what do you want to call it?
Asenath.
Asenath it is.
So, that was...
Indeed it was. All right, now this is important. Which order should we use them in?
Gotta run.
I'll be here, Buzz.
Just want to make sure I have it correct.
Let's see. Okay, according to this treatise, I think the order we should use the items... Picture, doll, scissors.
All right, here we go. Jambalaya!
Okay, what just happened?
Asenath just lost her head over some male model dude. I told you, I deal in figurative voodoo.
Should have seen it coming. Do ya think it worked?
I know it worked.
Thank you, VG.
Enough respect, B.
Hey, we made a good choice. So we're readjusting our moral compass.
So, everything seems to have worked out in the end, huh?
Well, not everything, but yeah, it's a start.
Gonna go change Kitty back now.
You do that. Please.
See you soon.
Not too soon, I hope.
Heard from Ed lately?
You're good.
Nah, it was nothing.
No, you're good. You're very good. Just got off the phone with Ed. Asenath left him for a male model. My God, I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Thanks. So, wanna go to Fishmut?
Want? No, but I'm a man of my word, friend. Get in. We're off to Stinkville.
Hear that, Kitty? Adventure awaits.
I can barely contain my enthusiasm.
Ah, you'll love it. Seafood as far as the eye can see.
Oh, brother. Alrighty, here goes nothing.
Oh, where am I? What happened?
Got an archetype. All right, gang, we're gonna go ahead and save it there, and we'll return. And next time, for our super extended Halloween special, Gibbous A Cthulhu Adventure. All right, well, I will see you guys again soon.